Alright, first and foremost, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Raven Stone, and salutations to all the brothers that's pushing this work in all sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother Yahya from the James Jamaica camp, here with a quick lesson, and this word is going forth unto the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, the the American Indians, the blacks, Latinos, and the Native American Indians. Those people are the true biblical Israelite, right? And this word is for them. And the lesson for the right now is that obedience is what will lead you unto salvation. Obedience is the path to salvation. Once you have obedience, the possibilities of acquiring salvation has increased tenfold. The scripture tells you in the book of Psalms 119 verse 105 says, "The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." Understand? That is in the Psalms. It says, "I have sworn and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgments." Right? It even goes as far as to say in the book of Proverbs 6 and 23, say, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions." The reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Right? And these are what will lead us into the kingdom where we shall have everlasting life. Right? So now I'm going to use this example in the book of Numbers of what happened to Moses to basically be the example of how significant it is to ensure that we obey the instructions, the words of the Heavenly Father to the best of our abilities. Now this is the book of Numbers 20 and 7. Verse 7 said, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, "Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes." Right? This is the point, a part significant bit of the point. It says, "Speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water. And thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock, so thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink." And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and said unto them, "Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?" And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. Right? And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because he believed me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. Right? So because Moses never followed the instructions of the Heavenly Father, because the Heavenly Father said, "Speak ye unto the rock before their eyes," he never said for strike the rock. He said to speak. So because Moses never believed the Heavenly Father, right? The Heavenly Father tell him, say, "Yo, you never believe. You never follow the instruction. You doubted. You see? You failed to accomplish the words when we said to you. Right? Therefore, you're not going to see the land. You are not going to be the one to bring the congregation into the land where Him promised unto them." You understand? And that is how significant it is to follow the instructions of the Heavenly Father. The book of Proverbs 3 verse 5, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart." The word heart go back to the Hebrew word lab, which means mind. So trust in the Lord with all your mind, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So Moses leaned unto his own understanding, right? And him never acknowledged the Heavenly Father. Scripture said, because you never sanctify me. You see, you not gonna be the one to lead. Therefore, if you as a ambassador of the Heavenly Father don't follow the instructions of the Heavenly Father, you might not see the kingdom of heaven. You might not be subscribed to salvation. You see? So scripture say, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Don't do things that you feel is justified, are justified in your own mind. Zine, the scripture says the thoughts of a man are right in his own eyes. Zine, don't make your thought or your so-called worldly wisdom believe you to be right. You understand? The only right way is the way that the Heavenly Father has subscribed you to. Right? So be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. So that is the instruction that the Heavenly Father. And when you look in the book of Job, yes, to the degree that you're supposed to love and trust in the Heavenly Father is to this. This is the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 15. The scripture says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain mine own ways before him. So the ways that Job was maintaining before him was the righteous way and the way of instructions and the path that the Heavenly Father has set before Job. See? And Job, though the Heavenly Father was basically inflicting afflictions on Job, Job said, hey, I'm going to trust in the same way. I'm going to trust in the Heavenly Father regardless, though he slay me. See? This is the degree in which you're supposed to trust in the Heavenly Father. Now the book of Psalms 37 says, 37 verse 3 says, trust in the Lord and do good, so shall thou dwell in the land. Right? Moses never do that. So he never get for going to the land. But when you do that, when you trust in the Lord, follow the instructions, keep the commandments of the Heavenly Father to the best of your ability, so shall thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Right? Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. So when you delight yourself in the Lord, man, you delight yourself in the words, in the desires, in the will of the Heavenly Father. He will give you the desires of thy heart, the desires of thy mind, according to the pure and righteous intentions that you have in you. You see? So commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. You see? And with this I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers that's doing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom.